Nik NURLEEN binti Nik Muhammad ZUKI, metric number 1202137. I play as a mother who is a witness, Mrs. Suhana binti Abu.
Hello, my name is SUHAILA binti Muhammad SALAM. My metric number is 1202139. I play as the appellant, Miss Siti binti AHMAD.
My name is Muhammad IZZUDDIN bin AZMAN. My metric number 1202156. I play as AHMAD Nordin, the representative on behalf of the appellant.
My name is IQBAL bin Muhammad KHAIRI, metric number 1202157. I plead as Muhammad Imran, the Deputy Public Prosecutor, the representative of the respondent.
My name is NURLEEN binti KAMARUDDIN. My metric number 1202158. I play as the judge presiding, Miss Rohani binti Adnan.
Bismillah, Assalamualaikum. My name is ANNUR HUMAIRA IRDINA binti Nur AZLAN, metric number 1202179. In this courtroom drama, I am the clerk of the court, Miss HUMAIRA.
My name is ABDULLAH, metric number 1203210. I play the role as the deputy counsel of the appellant.
Hi, my name is HANANI binti Norman, and my metric number is 1202131, and I play the role as the man witness, Miss Ezra Rafiqah binti Fahmi.
Order in the court. The Honourable Miss Rohani binti Adnan, Chief Justice of Court of Appeal Kuala Lumpur presiding.
You may take your seats. Today we here to witness the judgment of the appellant Siti binti Ahmad. Miss Humaira, you can proceed with the case.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Calling the case of Siti binti Ahmad against Public Prosecutor Criminal Appeal number C0587 of 1996. Counsel, please introduce yourself.
Your Honor, my name is AHMAD Nordin, and I will be the representative on behalf of the appellant. Together with me today, my deputy counsel.
Your Honor, my name is Said Azri, and I'm the deputy counsel representative of the appellant.
Your Honor, my name is Muhammad Imran, the Deputy Public Prosecutor, representative for the respondent.
The accused, Miss Siti binti Ahmad, with IC number 700212140066, was charged with capital offence for murder under Section 302 of the Penal Code and was found guilty by the decision of High Court of Kuala Lumpur. On 19 August 1994, Miss Siti was believed to have murdered the late Mr. Muhammad Sufyan bin Azhar by first hitting him with a rattan cane, then cut the deceased head with an axe. The offence was committed when Miss Siti and late Mr. Sufyan were on their way to Charut Puting with another friend, Miss Ezra Rafiqah binti Fahmi. On 23 August 1994, the headless body of the deceased was found by an estate worker. Today, Miss Siti binti Ahmad, represented by her lawyer, would challenge the said judgment.
I would like to call the representative for appellants to start presenting their appeal.
Your Honor, in this honourable court, we would like to prove that the decision made by the High Court in the case of our client, Miss Siti binti Ahmad, was wrong. Thus, we would like to invite the appellant herself, Miss Siti binti Ahmad, to join us in this honourable court today to support our argument.
Miss Siti binti Ahmad, do you swear that the evidence and words you uttered shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I swear that the evidence and words I utter shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Miss Siti, can you recall what happened on 19 August 1994? Do you still remember perhaps there is anything you drink or take that caused you not in the state of clear mind on that day?
On that day, me, Sufyan and Ezra planned to go to Charok Puting together. On the way there, we all had 2 or 3 cans of beer. I cannot remember at all what happened after that. All I know was when I woke up, I am already home on my bed with a shirt covered with red stains.
Then it is true that if I say you were extremely drunk as a result of your alcohol consumption and you were not exactly in good spirits.
Yes, true. I cannot remember anything after I had 2 or 3 cans of beer.
Do you happen to have a short conversation with any of your friends while you were drinking on that night?
Yes, I do. We are talking about our childhood memory, and Sufyan suddenly talked about how I disappointed by my ex-boyfriend. Then we decided to stop at 24-hour Mart to buy some cans of beer.
Meaning that there is a possibility that your friends might have said something bad to you, and you, not having a clear mind at the time, might have do something to them or perhaps hurting them as a response to what they said to you.
I had mentioned to you just now that I don't remember anything after we all had the beer. I don't really mind about my past because it was happened a long time ago.
Thank you, Miss Siti. Your Honor, the statement above clearly proved that the appellant was not in clear mind due to the influence of the alcohol. She was heavily drunk that caused her could not recall or remember exactly what happened on that day. She then could have committed this murder without the soundness of mind, therefore exclude her from the mandatory death sentence punishment by the virtue of section 302 of the Penal Code.
Does the respondent has anything to ask to the appellant?
Yes, Your Honor. If you don't mind, I would like to ask the appellant some question for the clarification.
Yes, proceed.
Miss Siti Binti Ahmad, on 19th August 1994, you plan on going to Charuk Puting with 2 of your friends, Ezra and Sufyan. Is that true?
Yes, true.
May I inquire on why you went there?
I know someone who want to buy our rotten can, so we went there to see him.
Do you happen to meet this old friend of yours to ask about the lottery ticket you happened to purchase a day after the murder?
I mostly met my friend just to have some random conversation.
So, do you not even deny the question? And you do acknowledge the purchase of the lottery ticket? Do you actually bought this lottery ticket on the advice of your contact, possibly a shaman?
Objection, Your Honor. He is forcing our client to recall the irrelevant events to this case because this question here is not about the lottery ticket, but it is about the buyer who wanted to buy the rotten can.
Order in the court. I will allow the question, but bear in mind, it must be questioned in reasonable and moderate term. Miss Siti, answer the question, please.
Yes, I do bought the lottery ticket.
Thank you, Miss Siti. Your Honor, I have no further question.
I would like to call the public prosecutor to present the argument and evidence.
Your Honor, we would like to invite Ms. Ezra Rafika binti Fahmi, the case main witness, to the witness stand.
Miss Ezra Rafiqah binti Fahmi, do you swear that the evidence and words you uttered shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I swear for what I have presented before the court is all about the truth, and nothing beyond it but only the truth.
Miss Ezra, could you tell me about what happened on your journey to Caruk Puting on 19th August 1994?
I was on the road trip with my friends to Caruk Puting for our business purpose. Since Siti and Sufyan enjoyed drinking some beverage while we were on our way, hence I was urged by them to just through the deep road of the estates, away from the roadblocks. Siti insists me to stop by for a minute just to let her finish few drops of her beer. We were resting at the stop by for a few minutes to inhale and gain energy, especially me, the one who drove a long way. Little did I know, Siti rushed, entering herself into the car and pointed her finger to the road. It struck me to pursue the road trip towards a nearby temple, stating that Sufyan seeks something from the temple.
When Siti walked back into the car and asked you to drive to that temple, did you detect any sign of heavy intoxication? Did she, Siti, speak with a stutter, or did she just talk as she always do?
It has been 3 years of my friendship with Siti, and as far I know, when she consumes beer, she will not easily get influenced by only taking few drops of it. Yet, in this case, at that time, she acted weirdly because she came back without Sufyan from the temple to the car, bringing covered stick.
So, what happened next? Aren't you intrigued by Sufyan's sudden disappearance? Were you surprised to see Siti's clothing covered in mud and a blood stain?
I asked Siti regarding Sufyan's condition, and I was informed that Sufyan took a walk back home due to the influence of beer. Due to Siti, the stain that has discovered rubbed over her body was belonged to Sufyan and came from his book. After helping Sufyan, Siti took something from the car boot, and that designated thing was covered, wrapped by cloth. Siti also told me that our meetup with customers have been cancelled, but the meetup with old friend resumed the trip.
Is that true that Siti has mentioned about the lottery before? Maybe there is a strategy to ensure she will win the lottery instead of relying completely on the luck.
She said to me that she will definitely obtain wealth and luxury if she won the lottery few days before incident happened. What really made me surprised is she has agreed to a loan for buying a new house if she won. I did not ask much and further question, but only hoping for her victory.
Ms. Ezra, thank you very much. Your Honor, based on Ms. Ezra's statement, it is clear that Ms. Siti was not under the influence of alcohol at the time of the murder, and that the key objective of the murder was to collect the deceased head in order to win the lottery. Your Honor, I don't have any further question.
I would like to call the counsel of appellant to present the arguments and evidence.
Mrs. Suhana binti Abu, do you swear that the evidence and words you uttered shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Mrs. Suhana binti Abu,
Yes,
what is your relationship with the accused?
I am her mother.
So, Mrs. Suhana, where were you on the night when your daughter stopped by your house?
As usual, I was in the living room watching television.
Who were you with in the living room?
I was with my brother, and he was with me in the house. He had came by just for a short visit since he have not met me in a while. So we just chatted along when suddenly I heard a few noises coming from the front porch. So I went out and I saw my daughter coming out of the car drunk.
Was the accused by herself or any other person?
She was with her friends.
Are you familiar with any of her friends? Who were they?
I'm afraid no.
How would you explain her state of drunkenness?
Well, my daughter is not someone that is easily to get drunk, but that night she was really intoxicated that she could not stand properly. I've never seen her drunk before, but on that night she was really intoxicated as she was clinging on to her friend so that she could balance herself.
Thank you for the clarification, Mrs. Suhana. Your Honor, it can clearly be seen that Miss Siti were under influence of alcohol when they committed such offense. This will then invalidate the mandatory death sentence as provided in Section 302 of the Penal Code, taking into consideration that the appellant was unsound of mind and was unable to think wisely when she committed such offense.
The Honourable Judge will now take into consideration of the evidence and arguments presented by representatives of both parties to make her decision.
Based on the arguments and presentation of evidence by both representatives, hereby I deliver my judgment. On this Honourable Court, I affirm the decision made by the High Court of Kuala Lumpur in which the appellant found guilty in murdering Muhammad Sufyan bin Azhar. The appellant Siti Binti Ahmad shall be punished for her offence with mandatory death sentence as provided by Section 302 of the Penal Code. The main intention of wrongdoing of the appellant was to obtain the diseased head that believed was needed to win a 4-digit lottery. The argument saying that the appellant is intoxicated is irrelevant on the ground that the capacity of the drunkenness is not significant. Appeal dismissed.